Hello everyone, this is Mythos of course and welcome back. Today we're starting map making. Yes, this is something that has been actually requested numerous times and I'm surprised at the amount of people who requested it. But I did go ahead and do a little bit of work before I started recording, so I would have a vague idea of what I was actually doing. So this is nothing to do with the game, this is actually the waiting lobby. The game will have two arenas, and each arena will be played differently. So let's look at our book here. We have a game plan book, and this episode will mainly be spent running over the game's plan. So the game will be called Death's Realm. Players are required to fight undead mobs in an arena that is PvP disabled. Once certain amount of these mobs have been killed or souls have been harvested, players can enter Death's Realm where they can kill enemy teams. The more souls a player has, the longer they can spend in the realm, attempting to kill others. Weapons and buffs will be found throughout the realm and can be used to the player's advantage in any way possible. So, this might remind you of Etho's arena, the way he was building his PvP map, in the sense that there's two arenas, and one is spent fighting and one is spent gathering resources. Except in my one is spent gathering time in the other arena. We also have this second book, which I haven't finished, which is how it will be done. Disabling PvP can be done using scoreboards and adding players to the same team. So what I want to do with that is have a team for when they're in what I'm calling the overworld or real world. And there will be hostile mobs, undead mobs like skeletons, wither skeletons, zombies, and no creepers spawning. And players will be forced to kill these, but there will also be villagers spawning. I changed this was an idea I had about 5 minutes ago, and villagers will be the only ones that are granting the souls. Undead mobs have no soul, so it makes sense that they don't, and you will have to kill them with an iron hoe, because it looks like scythe, and this is Death's Realm. So, you can take them down with swords if you have one, or you can, and then you have to kill them with your hoe, or you can just straight up kill them with your hoe. But whichever one you want to do, it's up to you. The game will consist of 4 teams of however many people, and each team will be pitched to fight against each other, and we're actually missing the green team. So let us get some green stained clay. We'll go with lime green, it's cool. And we will build this arena. So I think it goes out 8 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's the rain, so we'll go toggle downfall, and that will do that. So, cool. What are we gonna do first? Well, I've built a lot of this stuff already. Like, each quadrant of this is just gonna follow this theme with a path going to the team, and an area that's supposed to look like kind of muddy and hell-like over in the corners, and then we will also have game controls pitched on panels around the map. So that's kind of cool. I kind of want to get a start on the game's actual logic today, but I'm not sure if I will, because there's a lot that needs to be done before I can even start. Mainly being just putting together an actual frame for the game itself, which is probably going to take a little bit of time to do, because we do need an area you can play the game, believe it or believe it not. And I'm just going to build a little platform down here. So we're gonna go fill on me 25 in the X and 25 in the Y with stone. That's cool. That will be where all of our command blocks and stuff are held. So everything to do with command blocks will go here. And then way out here, way out of the beacon's range, we will have the actual arena. Probably even out of the render range of that whole platform. So like over here or something. But we do need to be in the render range of the command blocks, because they all need to be rendered in for them to do anything. So we need to be within 10 chunks, and chunks are 16 by 16, so let us see. And the reason I'm picking 10 is because most servers pick 10 chunks as default, and it's just handy to do it like this. So we need to have everything for the arena within 10 chunks of this. So where's our chunks? 6, 7, 8. Okay, which way are we going? 14, 15, 0. So we have a chunk here, and this one is 15, 0. So let me get another color. We will go with cyan. and green. So we'll go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And what does that look like? Chunk 1, 0, 15. There we go. So this one will then continue off here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And let me build off 10 chunks and I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Okay, so here are our 10 chunks. The render distance will go, I set my own to 10 just so we can see the distance between the two. But if we are to run to the very end of this and we stand there and look over towards our waiting room, we can see that this is the very most it renders. From this block to the very end there is all it's rendered in. You can just see the command blocks I laid out just there. And what we have going on here is a very basic fill command that is just specifying to replace redstone blocks with, or replace glass redstone blocks. So I can get rid of these command blocks because they've stored MBT data. And then we have one blank command block over here. And what we're going to do with these is execute detect commands. And basically these execute detect commands are going to detect for the 4 types of colors here and assign the players teams based on those colors. So if the player stands on the orange clay or the yellow clay over here, they're going to get assigned to the yellow team. And same with the red, blue, and green. So that's cool. That's basically how this whole team selecting system is going to work. Yep, this is limestone clay and blue. So I have all the data values open here. So we just get execute detect commands now. And we just need to do execute all. Oops, wrong button. Detect. Oh, detects. Nope, we want detect. 1 block under stained on underscore hardened underscore clay, and we need 4, 5, 11, and 14. So we'll do 4, and then we will copy all of that. 5, 11, and 14. Okay. 11 and 14. Cool. So that's all of our execute check commands. They will use that now. And then we just need to add in the commands that will add them to the scoreboard. The scoreboard players, I think it's... We need to create the dummy anyway that's just players. So we can assign them into the teams. But right now for this episode, all I did really want to run over is the basic logic for how the game is going to work. I'm not going to do much work off camera. If I do anything, it will just be kind of cosmetics in the building where I just finish off this arena and get some of the buttons in place. All the command block logic and stuff will be done on screen, and I will have all relevant wikis and stuff that I might need open so I'm not wasting time. But anyway, I'm going to finish this off here. If you have any suggestions for the map or anything that might look cool, just let me know in the comments. I read all of my comments quite honestly, every single one of them, and I reply to as many that warrant replies. So, yeah, we will be adding players to different teams through these execute detect commands, and that is quite awesome, the way they just kind of rock on up here and boom, they're in the team. And then again, they can just come over here and run in here and boom, they're in the team again. But we will run a command on everyone in every different team, so they will all need a different value. Like we will have a dummy value called blue, red, green, yellow, red, and they will get a single score for every single score for every team. So if they're on yellow team, they'll get a score in the yellow scoreboard, because we also need to keep in mind what team they are in when they're in the non-PvP area, because we're going to strip them from their teams when they're in there so we can have the non-PvP. But we need to remember what team they're in for when they go into the realm to kill each other. So it's going to be a lot of work, and I hope this will work fine. And we might actually be able to make an adventure map out of this too, which would be kind of cool, like a backing story as to why they're all fighting and stuff. So the armor is something I need to work on. I think I'm just going to go with black stuff, black robes and stuff, and then if we get where is it, materials, if we get a skeleton skull, and if we can put this on us, that would be great. We can. Awesome. So let's get some leather armor too. And I just want to check something here. So we're going to dye those white, black, and black. So do we need ink sacks too? We need a crafting table, I'm pretty sure. So let's get a crafting table. Boom. By the way, I'm using a 3D resource pack, so it's pretty cool. It's probably one of the better ones I've seen. How do you dye armor? Is it just like this? It is great. I've never actually dyed any leather armor. So we will just grab all of this, and we're going to dye this white, actually, so give me that back. For his feet, and we will get some bone meal and dye these. So I just want to kind of get an insight as to what the armor looks like, which is why I'm doing this. So let us equip all of this. Boom. That's not great. The way the knee pads are visible. And then we have a sight here. So this is essentially what I look like. If I can find something better, I will. It doesn't give you much of an armor advantage, but you will be getting killed with friggin' sights. Which would be a cool thing. I think you can only score your team a kill point if you kill them with a sight, maybe. So you have to steal their soul. So there might be innocent souls in one scoreboard and enemy souls in another scoreboard. So you can see just how many people you've killed, and then like first to maybe 20 enemy souls or something wins. But you do need to kill the innocent souls or you do need to take the innocent souls to get to the area where you can get the enemy souls. So I need to kind of grant initiative for people to go into the realm as well, because people are going to have the mindset, well, if they stay in the real world, there's no way they can die. Well, I might have it so every few minutes or so, depending on how much, or independent of how much you have, how many souls you have, I might just teleport everybody into the realm, which would be kind of cool. But that is going to do it for today. I will continue this series another day. I will also be continuing another series, a continuous series, and continuing different concepts and stuff that I come up with, and maybe different ones that might be cool to have in this map. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again in the next video. Hope you have a great day, and take care.